Alright, y'all. What's good? Welcome back to another trade recap. We had a weird day today, but we still caught a W trade because we're just like that. So, right here, of course, you gotta go. Here, I'm gonna just go to replays real quick. Actually, no. So, 4 hour. Honestly, I was kind of waiting. This is a perfect example of you just need to wait for trades and wait to see what the market gives you. Because this bullish candle was not here, and then we were just trading off of this candle right here. So like we saw this giant wick going up, and you could expect, yo, we are gonna go up, right? So boom, lower time frame. Just looking to see what the market does. We have these levels up here that might get tapped to go back lower, and then we also have like this wick right here that got created from the first 30 minutes of or first hour of the market open basically. But we have this low resistance liquidity here, so it's probably why we're going towards this draw. Boom, 15-minute candle. As soon as market open, we just completely dumped. Had a little reversal here, but there wasn't exactly any confirmation of anything that to go back up. So just going 1 minute. Had this insane dump at market open, going down about 90 points. I did want to get in right here on the live calls, but like this would have been like completely discretionary. If you were to ask me why I got in this trade, I would have just said, yo, I just know it's gonna go up. So in my head, I was like, all right, this is probably not a good trade to take. So I was waiting to see what the market does. Tap this EMA right here to go back up. What I saw was here. I'm just going to replay real quick. So at this point, right, we're here, and I saw displacement lower, and in my head I was like, why are we going lower? Because on the higher time frame, we're completely bullish. We're going up, and I was like, all right, we're probably gonna take all time highs. We're gonna take these highs out. And we did have news and everything involved with that makes it more volatile, but I did see it tap this zone up here, and in my head I was like, all right, it tapped it on the 1 hour, we're inside of it on the 4 hour, so we might go lower, right? So boom, as soon as I saw this displacement here, I didn't want to immediately get in towards the draw because honestly, whenever you get into trades to go towards the draw on liquidity, you want to wait for a retest to go back in. So this was the first confirmation that we were gonna go lower. We did go lower to retest to go back up, but like we made a lower high. So if we made a lower high here and we create another lower high, then that's when we can look for shorts. So boom, right here, just waiting to see what happens. Made a lower low again, and then we came up and we made a pengy block or pib block. So like right here, we had this zone here, and within this zone, we also had it paired with this rejection block on the 1 minute. So with this rejection block, even if you marked out like 50% of it, you can see that 50% got tapped and had some rejection off. So inside of this breaker or inside of this rejection block and this pib block, I see rejection going down. We did have this EMA here that was kind of like holding it, and I did want to. It wasn't as clean as I wanted it to be. It's also at like 10:30. Usually I'm off the charts by now, but TP hit. Thank the Lord. Within like maybe like 3 minutes. So within 3 minutes, caught about a 1 to 4 risk to reward. Size a little bit heavy on this, so it's a pretty solid trade just because the risk to reward was not that much. And I took out at these candle lows right here just in case we did want to go back up. I didn't really see it going back up just because of this crazy dump, and I saw this as a retest. Like this first retest here with this wick went back down after this pib block. So in my head, I'm like, all right, we're probably gonna go lower. And let's say we just kept holding it, complete flush, bro. That would have turned into a 1 to 16, and that's not too crazy from what we've caught in the past. But yeah, that was the trade recap. We'll come back tomorrow and make some more bread.